Hey everybody, Chris here. Is this a Dogecoin Shakeout? We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we did have some exciting news for Dogecoin. Well, at least we knew it was exciting. However, the mainstream media did not pick it up. There wasn't a big PR campaign. That's what I was talking about. It's like, if you're going to put out great news like that, you got to have public relations out there. You got to be marketing. You got to be pushing it. Just slipping out a press release and then a couple kind of tweets, and it really wasn't a big deal. Maybe they're waiting for the CEO and president to be announced because they think it's going to be a big name and we're going to be excited about it. Maybe that's when the big PR push is going to come. But for now, it does seem kind of quiet. So Dogecoin has kind of just fit in with the way Bitcoin is trading, and Bitcoin was going down overnight. So let's get into it. We'll show you the charts in the news, show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, and we are at 1669. That's right, 1669. Yeah, we're in the 16-cent range again. Last night, here is the drop that happened in the overall crypto market. That's right, it was Bitcoin that was dropping down and then had a second bounce early this morning. ETH as well coming down, Algorand coming down, Solana, ADA. So it was the whole crypto market being pulled down with this double bounce, and Dogecoin down as well, now down 3.5% here on the day so far. But are we starting to see a little recovery? Again, it's really small, but this is kind of how we typically see before the stock market opens. We'll see a trend and then it will reverse. That's what we have going on. Again, Bitcoin now at 82.7. It had dropped down as low as 82.2. But the big news is on Bitcoin is the short closed his position. Yes, the big whale closed what ended up being a $540 million short. He made 7.9 million of profit. So that's done and that's out of the way. And that it's kind of interesting though, because everyone was saying like there were these price targets of like 69K and all the way down to 60K or even lower, that this whale was going to clean up like, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars. But then completely closed the short position and is now playing with Melania token again and doing some other longs, and just very odd, very strange. It wasn't a very consistent trade that people were expecting. So we don't know who this is. There's a lot of talk that it was the North Koreans, like all of them, everything that they took from that exchange. All that ETH got converted into Bitcoin and thrown into this, and they made about $8 million more. Could be, but does that pave the way for markets to go higher? I don't know. Dan Crypto Trade says, hey, Bitcoin, hope everyone is enjoying themselves. Here we go again. Kangaroo market again, right? That's what I called it, right? That was Chris Pax's. This is the kangaroo market, and here we are continuing up and down, up and down. That's what we've got. Now, Titan Crypto is saying, look, if we take a look at what's happening with the S&P 500 and the stock market, potential bearish pattern is emerging, resembling what we saw in early 2022, where there was a big run, and then this pattern right here appears to be very similar to what is happening right now. The MACD seems to be having this bearish crossover as well, and could that be more of an extended pullback in the stock market, which of course would have that negative connotation with it where crypto could follow. Particularly with Bitcoin, we're finding it more and more aligned with the stocks. So if we do have that bearish crossover, the MACD comes over into the red, and we have the S&P 500 and the overall stock market coming down into a bearish trend that will go longer. That could affect crypto as well. Qiyang Zhu, founder and CEO of CryptoQuant, he's saying, look, there's cyclical signals that he's saying the bull cycle is over, expecting 6 to 12 months of bearish or sideways price action, and he's looking at these on-chain metrics signaling bear market. With fresh liquidity drying up, new whales are selling Bitcoin at lower prices. I don't know about the selling of the Bitcoin, but hey, this is what this guy is saying, and he's looking at this turnaround here where we could be heading into bearish territory. I know I'm going to be on the live stream on Tuesday afternoon, and the bears will be out. They'll be saying, hey, Chris, see, I told you so. And I'm like, hold on. Let's wait a second. That's just some opinion, right? Crypto Rover saying, look, we still have all these big shorts up here. Still a lot of open shorts on Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin does break up over 85K, there are some huge shorts to get liquidated and taken out. This could be the biggest short squeeze in history. Well, that's a little over-exaggerated, of course. But if they didn't take out, if they weren't able to take out that big whale, again, I don't know what exchange that short was on. I never saw that published anywhere. If they couldn't take him out, how are they going to get these? And we have low liquidity right now and low trading. We have gold now over 3,025. I saw that it just hit 3,030. Gold is at an all-time high. Bitcoin is doing the inverse of gold right now. But sometimes Bitcoin's run lags behind gold. So gold will start going on a run. Bitcoin will be going down, but then Bitcoin turns around and then follows it. So, the big runs of Bitcoin happen when gold is falling. So we could see that pattern emerging again. Gold is going to keep going up. Fear of recession still out there. Don't know what's happening with interest rates, right? So Bitcoin is kind of kangaroo, but a little down, which is what's happening right now. Gold will keep going up, and then Bitcoin eventually will turn back around and follow it. And that has happened multiple times in the past. Of course, Crypto Rover, again, like ultimate bull, just throws these out there, though, for engagement. I don't know about this big parabolic curve. I see that on a number of different charts for Bitcoin. But is this the bottom here? Is this the bottom on the RSI? Is this the bottom on the MACD for Bitcoin? Where Bitcoin is going to turn around now? This is on a weekly time frame. So quite a different chart than what the S&P 500 is. So that does signal some positivity on turnaround for Bitcoin and crypto as opposed to what the stock market is doing. So is this a shakeout? This is the question. We've had these before. A lot of negativity in the market. In these red areas, we're in that again. We're now kangarooing around here. Could this be another rally that's coming? Don't get shaken out, right? That's what people say. Don't get shaken out. And the bears in the market will say, see, I told you so. But are we in this kind of range where it's going to go higher? We had the big rally, we had the consolidation, we had the bearish trend down. Is this the shakeout period? Gel says, look, we show this many times. In bull markets, we have major pullbacks in 2017, 2021, and now in 2025. This does happen. Does that mean we're in a bear market? Not necessarily. Trader Allen, Bitcoin still maintains a bullish pullback shape. Very similar, again, to what we had. The last two times we had these downward trends, Bitcoin pulled it out, right? Came back up. Now the bearish, right? This is what we had in the bear market. Look at that. Price goes down and then we have an upward channel. Price goes down further, an upward channel. Price goes down further, an upward channel. That's bearish. That happens in a bear market. That's not what we have now. Now we have price coming up and then a pullback. So it's the opposite. Will we see this run after little kangaroo action here and the shakeout continuing a bit? Trader Allen says, look, same thing with Dogecoin. Very similar pattern that we've had. 2017 again is showing a very similar pattern to what Doge is doing now before the next run up. Here's the House of Doge news again, and we were just like, we were celebrating this yesterday afternoon. This is big news. It's just not out there. Decrypt is one of the only crypto publications that talked about it. It wasn't in any of the major other crypto. I mean, CoinDesk didn't cover it, or Telegraph. I didn't see any articles on that. Nor outside of, our crypto bubble that we live in here. So again, it's just like they get the news from Chainwire, which is this PR. You put out your press release and that's it. So very, very quiet. It needs marketing blitz. This needs to be bigger. And maybe they're waiting for something. I don't know. I'll be glad to advise them and talk to them about this. But just a couple tweets and a public relations release is just not is not going to make this a big thing. Binance Square is like, hey, even Elon Musk's attempt to boost Dogecoin on St. Patrick's Day fails. Well, I mean, we covered this yesterday. Yes, he tweeted out this picture. Again, this is the same picture from a year ago. He just tweeted the same thing. But without any context, you would think, okay, there's 3 dogs with little St. Patrick's Day hats. But you zoom in on the picture and you start to see, wait a second. Those are Dogecoins. Wait, those are Dogecoins, right? We covered this yesterday, and I tweeted it again yesterday evening that like these are Dogecoins sprinkled around here on the deck and in the little pot. But nobody gets it when they're just like scrolling through X and there's like you just see this and it's just like, oh, isn't that a cute picture? But there are Dogecoins here. I don't think it's a big deal. Sentiment said, look, Dogecoin, like most meme coins, have been hammered during the 2-month crypto-wide retrace, right? So they're even calling it, right? A 2-month crypto-wide retrace. However, we recommend keeping an eye on the rising level of wallets holding at least 1 million Doge, which has recovered during the price dump. Active addresses are also at 4-month highs. Sentiment is saying all of these indicators are pointing to an upward movement in Doge. Cointelegraph says Doge is oversold, raising the chances of a 30% rally. Could we see Doge in this oversold position? And is this going to move forward? The crypto market is seeing a tactical retreat, not a reversal. Don't get shaken out. The bears, are they going to step back? Historically, extreme fear has set the stage for major reversals. This could be a prime opportunity to be a contrarian. So, don't get shaken out. That's the message here. I know the charts don't look great, but if we're overall still in a bull market, which many are debating right now, you can see all across the board, right? We got the bulls, we got the bears. I'm still in the kangaroo court here, right? I'm still in the kangaroo court. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. You getting shaken out? You getting worried? Is this bearish? Give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.